Hello everyone, welcome back to more AEW on TEW 2020. We are here with our final show of the month of January. Let's just start off with a segment, as you have the opening song, whatever, and that actually cuts out, and the camera show the production truck, where Mogul MC is holding the truck up, like you probably have, you have the GOA and Brian Cage. They're being all beefy, they're intimidating people. Prince Nana's doing his thing, and Swerve demands a camera to be at his face so he can talk. He says, "I told you, I'm going above and beyond here in AEW. There's more than just there's more than just these championships, although you already know that I am going to be coming for your head, Joe. There's a certain hierarchy that we want to disrupt. There's people out there who don't believe in me, people who don't like us. And you can all run around. You can cheer for everyone you like. Everyone out there can have all these friends, these good fans in here. But there's one thing that needs to be known about AEW. It's that it's whose house? And of course, you get the reaction of Swerve's house before cutting to the song. And we finally get the show open. We are in Washington for this. I did wait for that to happen. Just because I happened to be running up the West Coast anyways, so I was like, yeah, sure, why not? After this, Nicholas T. Nemeth defeats Mark Briscoe with a zigzag. I think I mentioned this before, I don't really get Mark Briscoe, but I'll definitely be using him better. But reason that I wanted to do this, and we're going to see that match deserves better announcing the entire show, because Joe was on commentary. Kevin Kelly's working nude tonight, so I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And I can make this into a story. And he says that Nick is someone he's a capable wrestler, but he's never going to be on the level that Joe is currently at. In fact, there's not anyone in AEW that he's impressed by, and if there's nothing here on this show that changes his mind, he's just going to have to speak his mind unfiltered at the end of the show. So yeah, this is mainly a segment to be like, yeah, Joe's going to be on commentary, because Kevin Kelly works nude. I probably have to get another announcer. Because who is the team for this? It's usually Kevin Kelly, Nigel McGuinness, and Mark Henry, I think, is the normal team here. Because I'm gonna be honest, I think JR has the thing that's like, if you won't retire, I'm gonna change that. JR is going to just be used for events, and he's not even good at that. Whatever. The House of Black are ready to cut a promo, but Malachi, he says a few words before FTR break in and start to beat down the House of Black. Dax is especially angry. He's yelling at them, saying that if they ever try to hurt his family again, they'll have hell to pay. And so they're fighting down. Like, after he says that, commentary is very rightfully saying, like, what are you talking about? We have no idea what's going on here. But, Cash, eventually he gets Dax going, and now Dax, he's like, proper pissed right now. He is very angry, because apparently, the House of Black has gone after his family. Wardlow defeats John Moxley with Powerbomb Symphony after a botched interference by Wheeler Yuta. Joe revels in Yuta screwing up and accidentally tripping Mox, allowing Wardlow to get advantage, and ultimately get a win. Mox is obviously annoyed, but he is still in, he's still teaching Yuta. He's like, hey, you know what, I get it, you're trying to help me, you fucked up at it, but sure. But Brian, he storms out. I don't think he's quite sprinting out or running out even, but like, he's power walking and he's chewing out Yuta. He's getting in his face. He's yelling. Yuta pushes him aside, storms off, and Brian is very angry at this insolence, but Mox and Claudio hold him back even still. So yeah, we're finally getting to see some of that Blackpool infighting really happen. After this, Hikaru Shida is backstage with Mayu, being interviewed by Renee. Shida says that Killer Kelly's messed with the wrong people, and still have Mercedes and her gaggle of, well, she doesn't say it, her cronies. Killer Kelly is one issue, sure, and not one that they're going to ignore by any means, but Sheeta is especially taking exception with Mercedes' goal to fix AEW. And she's like, I mean, I'm a 2-time champion. You're basically saying that I'm terrible. I'm the best of the best, in fact, so basically shut up. But Trio of Stardom stars aren't going to be just sitting tight. Mayu knows that, and she's been talking with Sheet about it, so they've gotten some help from some of the best defenders of AEW's honor, Britt Baker and Riho. Britt says some stuff, I don't know exactly what, but she probably is like, oh yeah, AEW's a great place to work, and something, I'm the pillar, or whatever. Oh, no, okay, I do actually have that in there. Mercedes is her prey. Britain says that AEW isn't going down as long as the pillar is standing. Why is Mayu on the team of people defending AEW? I don't know. I'll probably end up changing that. Okay, I know why, because I want to push Mayu, but it doesn't really make sense here. I'll just have to find someone else to replace Mayu in this slot, but probably just end up being like Mayu going after Killer Kelly, then you have Sheeta, Mercedes, then Riho, Britt Baker, and someone else. I'm not sure who would be against Julia Utami and Suzu Suzuki. After this, Miro and Powerhouse Hobbs actually draw in a double countout, and they have good chemistry, which is really nice. The show is going to be terrible, by the way, because of the poor commentary. Miro and Hobbs continue to fight outside the ring, and eventually Hobbs does get assistance from Kyle Fletcher and Jonathan Gresham. Don Callis, he's following shortly behind, but he gets a little bit too close to Hobbs, and Hobbs accidentally hits him with something. I don't know what, I don't know how, don't worry about it. Eventually, the 3 members of the Don Callis family finally finish beating down Miro. They end with a big powerbomb by Hobbs, and afterwards they help a woozy Don Callis to the back. So yeah, I realized I probably don't want to end this feud right away, and I need to be more okay with best of 3 series. But I think a draw is fine. Double countout, they keep fighting. Yeah. After this, we get it goes to commercial, we get a frantic return. Mogul MC, they're again beating people down. And we have Swerve still there. And Kevin Nash, who is player character right now, he is the new booker. It's not been especially brought up, but it's like, the rumors say that Kevin Nash is now helping with the book, or leading the booking committee, or whatever. Basically, he's in the booking committee room, and he's beating everyone down, including Kevin Nash. Swerve says, EVPs, bookers, anything you will want, it's Swerve's house to walk in. And I get it. Tony, you're a busy man. You can't be at every show in person, because you got, 4 other different endeavors? You got 4 other companies that, well, while you have all that work going on, it seems to pass your mind that there's so much going on. You have all your sports teams out there, you have your Twitter, you have your promotion, you have everything out there trying to get importance, but you're still kicking down the best guy that you have. You're still trying to push down the best of the best. You're trying to push down Swerve Strickland. And I mean, right now, we're seeing what that's already at. We're seeing that this elite, the founding of the company, this all-elite wrestling that you have, it's crumbling. Kenny's hurt. Hangman's a loser. Cody's gone. The Bucks, they're so far up their own ass that it honestly makes me impressed that they can breathe. Right now, it's not all elite wrestling anymore. It's not elite anymore. It's all mogul wrestling. It's all Swerve wrestling. AEW is Mogul Embassy's house. AEW is Swerve's house. I'm surprised I got a 75. That's actually really good. The show is going to be dog shit. But yeah, I'm not going to really have Kevin Nash be on screen. I might use him every so often. He can get decent ratings with Mike, decent ratings with Overness. I'm not going to be putting him on screen much, though. I am... AEW, I feel like does kind of benefit from not having too much of a on-screen authority figure. But yeah. After this, Killswitch and Nick Wayne defeat Jimmy Shane and Vikingo. Nick Wayne actually, what? Oh, I thought it said submitted by. No, Nick Wayne submits Vikingo. Vikingo did outscore everyone, but still. Jimmy Shane 23, Vikingo 69, nice. Nick Wayne 59 and Killswitch 51, not bad. After the match, Christian is commanding his children, as I'm just gonna call them mostly, children to attack Adam's trainees, but Adam interrupts him he gets in the ring, he gives a spear to Nick Wayne, turns him inside out, gives a spear to Killswitch. Christian, he's calling Christian not having any of it. He's booked it by now. He's in the crowd. He's running away. And maybe not in the crowd. He might just run up the ramp. Point is, he's gone. Christian, very gone. Cope is angry. He is, as some could say, Cope is seething. After this, a vignette plays of... I need to put Stoke in this... Whatever. In this storyline. Ronda Rousey and Marina Shafir are doing a bit of sparring. This is against other MMA people other than each other, just, don't want to make one look weak. And both of them do look dominant, but as Ronda has someone in an armbar, camera focuses in on her, here's someone cheering for her, and the person's tapping out. They tap out very quickly. And the person cheering is Stokely Hathaway. Ronda gives Stoke a real nasty look. She's like, what the hell are you? Who are you? What are you doing? And, Stoke, he's manages to knock her out. Alright, Ronda, you're a great worker, you're great out here, but I think you need someone to really help you. You need to focus on the in-ring while you have someone else helping you out with the business side of things, and I think I can help out with that. But he is held up from behind by Marina Shafir, and that finally Stoke he finally escaped that. He was kind of, I think he might be confident with the fact that Ronda's in a ring. Then Marina Shafir kind of bumps into him, standing behind. Maybe we do just like a poke on the shoulder. Stoke, he slow turn. Stoke is very good at comedic timing, comedy in general. He's like slowly turns around. It's Marina Shafir's right there. He's like, oh jeez, runs away. And Marina and Ronda, they're more confused than anything. They're not like, they don't dislike Stoke. They don't like him. They're just like, why? Ugh. That's a bad main event. Yeah, the show sucks. Jay White defeats Lance Archer in our main event. Blade Runner. Yeah. Now, hopefully I remember to edit this well, because it's a big thing here. Jay White, he's off mic. He's yelling at Joe that if he wants someone worthy, then Jay's right there. Joe answers by getting off comms and marching to the ring, but Jay runs off. And Joe, he has a mic as he comes down, and he begins to talk. And he says, so many people around here are talking a big game. In the end, I choke them out. I break their spirits. It makes me sick. No one here is worthy of me. No one here is worthy for my title. Tony Khan, he's got to be glad that the committee's bringing the ranking system back. Because no one is worthy of my time. But, of course, we don't have the ratings kick in until Revolution. At Revolution, I don't have anyone in store. I don't have anyone who I see as worthy of my title. I don't have anyone who I see as he's talking, he cuts out, lights cut out, and then... Hopefully I remember to edit in the beginning of Okada's theme, because Okada is here. And Joe, he's kind of standing in the entryway. And Joe's actually kind of impressed. He's like, alright, this is a worthy opponent, alright. And to stare down, the champ is in the ring. Kazuchika Okada is all elite. Welcome to AEW full time. Did sign him to an exclusive written. At the beginning of next episode, after I do the rundown of Rampage, I'll also run down people who are all elite. as in the people who are on like written contracts. The handshake people, I'm not gonna bother with all elite graphics for, yet at least, but still. Point is, Kazuchika Okada is here. Sadly, the gimmick is, ugh, but well. Show ends. Okay, I'm fine with that. Somehow we managed to get a 64. I don't know how, but I'll go and look for another person on commentary other than Kevin Kelly, because I don't want situations like this where I lose my commentator on a show. So yeah, Okada is here. Next time we start off February.